What the hell? So yesterday or 2 days ago, I talked about Final Fantasy IX, how this is my favorite game at the moment, and I was really recommending to get it for the RG35XX Plus retro gaming device, and I still can recommend it. However, there is a bug or something, so I can't really recommend it, or I am now hesitating to recommend it, because it is a PlayStation 1 game. So just like Final Fantasy VII, you have to switch the discs. You can do this easily, and on Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, it worked flawlessly. But for some reason, with Final Fantasy IX, after I switched the disc to disc 2, there is an error and I cannot continue playing it. So that is a huge bummer. And I'm a little bit annoyed because I was really looking forward to continue playing it. I cannot play it, so I'm not recommending that anymore. It is a great game. I would say if you can find like the remake, definitely go for it. But I now switched to the Super Nintendo game Chrono Trigger. And at first I thought, will I like this? And honestly, I have been playing now for 4 hours already, and I love that game. That game is amazing. The story is really cool, and I've heard a lot of recommendations because there are some mechanics that are a little bit different, but still very, let's say, approachable. And the story is, just like the name implies, switching between different time zones, so it's a little bit back in the future. And as far as I understand, I'm still in the beginning, even though I played for 4 hours. When you do something in the past, it will kind of influence the present, but also the future. And then there are some mechanics that make it a little bit more interesting. And I can tell the storyline is really cool, and the mechanics are amazing as well. The graphics, you can tell it is an old game. Still, it is very cute. It's this pixel art style, so that is really cool. But you can see it in the menus. It's a little bit, I don't want to dare to say dated, but in comparison to Final Fantasy, it is definitely a little bit more of the older style, but it's not that bad. You do get used to it. What I really like about the game, opposed to the Final Fantasy series, where whenever you go into the battle, that is more or less randomized. You don't see the enemies, and then you go into this battle mode. There is a bit of a loading time going in and going out of the battle, which can get a little bit tedious sometimes, especially because it's randomized when these battles occur. In Chrono Trigger, you actually see the enemies, so you can kind of decide to run around them or hit them straight on. And it doesn't change the screen. Again, in Final Fantasy, you see it like top down, and then it morphs into this 3D battle arena style. With that is you always stick to this top-down shot, and all of the enemies and your characters position themselves, and you start the fight without any loading screen, which is actually really refreshing and makes playing the game a little bit more, in air quotes, faster paced, because you don't have those long loading screens. So playing that game make it really fun, and also because it's not randomized, you see the enemies, you can choose to either kind of prepare yourself or try to run around it, which is really cool. So from that perspective, and because you don't have to switch discs, and this kind of removes the potential of any like bugs or issues, I can definitely recommend it. It's so much fun. I didn't expect that Chrono Trigger would be that much fun, but I can highly recommend it. Again, Final Fantasy IX, I probably will buy a remake or a remaster if I can find one on hopefully Nintendo Switch or something, because I really want to play it. But right now, going to Chrono Trigger, really fun. Highly recommend it. Again, these types of, in air quotes, escapism things are not intended to kind of forget your issues, but for me it's to kind of play real fast and then go re-energize into my to-do list and into my work. And I've been kind of getting those 4 hours by playing in between. I'm currently working on this project, but I have to wait for a couple of files or feedbacks from the agency, and in those waiting times I can just switch on this device, play a little bit of Chrono Trigger, and then go back into work. And it's so much fun. I can highly recommend this game. All right, so that was just my quick recommendation of this game, and to kind of re-energize whilst you're having a break. And yeah, maybe definitely check out the video that I posted 2 days ago about Final Fantasy IX in this video up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. Don't forget to hype and like this video. It definitely helps a lot. And maybe subscribe to this channel by clicking the button up here. That way we can see each other tomorrow again. Thank you very much.